what's going on, guys? It's Cynical and welcome back to another Kingdom Hearts 3 news and information video. Today for you guys, I thought we'd talk about some interesting stuff that rolled out today for Kingdom Hearts 3, and that is that Square Enix have made 2 out of the 3 pre-order Keyblades available for purchasable DLC. Yes, you heard me correct. Purchasable DLC. At this point, you can currently purchase both the Dawn till Dusk as well as the Phantom Green, which is the Xbox exclusive Keyblade, for a price of, in my country, almost $5, which in the US that translates to about $3 US. At this point though, there is currently no word on whether or not the Midnight Blue Keyblade, which is the PlayStation exclusive one, will be available for purchase. At this point, if you are on Xbox and you missed out on the Phantom Green Keyblade when pre-ordering Kingdom Hearts 3, then yes, you can go over to the Xbox Marketplace right now and pick that bad boy up. The only DLC Keyblade that you can currently get for PlayStation at this point is, of course, the Dawn till Dusk. Now though, the real interesting thing behind this is the fact that Square Enix have actually put a price tag on both of these Keyblades. The other week when I was talking about the upcoming Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC and the fact that Square have made it apparent that yes, they will at some point be making a brand new Keyblade with a new form to follow, and they'll be releasing that content for free. I also mentioned that I do believe that at some point they'll probably end up releasing multiple Keyblades and not just one as free downloadable content. I was also assuming that at the same time they would also go ahead and release the pre-order Keyblades as well for free, just for the people that ended up initially missing out on this content back when, of course, we were pre-ordering the game. For myself, I didn't get actually any of the pre-order content. I was expecting to actually get the Midnight Blue Keyblade, as I ended up actually picking up the limited edition Kingdom Hearts 3 PS4 console. And one interesting thing that I actually found out after launch was if you purchase the PlayStation 4 console over in the US, then yes, you would get a code for the Midnight Blue Keyblade. However though, if you actually ended up purchasing the limited edition Kingdom Hearts 3 PS4 over in Australia or in New Zealand, I'm not too sure if the same applies for over in the UK, but specifically those countries, unfortunately the bundle doesn't actually come with the Midnight Blue code, which is strange, but rather comes bundled with the Kingdom Hearts 3 limited edition. The interesting thing about this though is that the console itself was a little bit more expensive in both Australia and New Zealand, and the reason why is, yeah, it comes bundled with the limited edition, but I was for sure a little bit disappointed to find out that, of course, Midnight Blue, the code was not included in both the Australian as well as the New Zealand bundle for the console. So for myself, when I found out about this news earlier on today, I was quite excited, but then ultimately disappointed to know that for some odd reason, even though for Xbox users they can go over to the marketplace as of right now, depending on what region you're in, and purchase the Xbox exclusive Keyblade, PS4 owners can't do the same to get the Midnight Blue. Like I said, the only Keyblades that are available for purchase as of right now is both Dawn till Dusk and Phantom Green, if of course you're on Xbox for specifically Phantom Green. Now, it's a bit strange because paying almost $5 for me personally, and then I'm sure that over in the States you guys will probably be feeling the same, having to pay about $3 for these pre-order Keyblades, and also considering that when looking towards both Dawn till Dusk and Phantom Green, they are sort of to a certain degree just really Keyblade skins, and yes, although they do have their own unique abilities, with Dawn till Dusk for example being able to cast Firaza straight off the bat with a fire boost attached to it, when looking towards the Keyblade forms they simply just use second form. And it's not like the Starlight where it has a few different abilities. No, the second form that is attached to both Dawn till Dusk as well as Phantom Green is the exact same as second form that is attached to, of course, the Kingdom Key. I would understand if this is an entirely new Keyblade, although it's still at the same time charging someone for something like a Keyblade just seems a little bit off, but I think that if there was enough work put into the Keyblade, specifically when looking towards the form side of things, then it might be a little bit more understandable. However though, we do know that Square Enix are going to be releasing a Keyblade DLC, a singular Keyblade DLC at this point, for free, which is going to be a totally new Keyblade, or possibly could be a returning one, but will also come with a brand new form, and that is going to be free. So yeah, I was assuming that at the same time or sometime beforehand they'd end up releasing the pre-order stuff for free as well. However, because I ended up missing out on like the Dawn till Dusk, and me being me, you know, Kingdom Hearts fan 101, yeah, I decided to go ahead and purchase the Dawn till Dusks, as I ended up missing out on this. But still, it feels a little bit strange having to pay a price like this, although it is not like substantial. Still, these aren't really true Keyblades. They are, at the end of the day, just kind of Keyblade skins. I know a lot of people at this point also want a lot of the older Keyblades from throughout the series also added into Kingdom Hearts 3, and a lot of people have been talking about doing this in the form of DLC, and I honestly do think that if they were to actually do this, bring back a bunch of old Keyblades instead of chuck it into a pack of sorts, and yeah, maybe charge the user $5 to $10, I think that would be adequate, considering that those Keyblades would most likely also come with some new forms to utilize as well. That is essentially new content, and not so much skins when looking towards these pre-order Keyblades. Now, the Keyblades are available for purchase in a few different regions around the world, but if you guys go over to your online store and see that the Keyblades aren't there, then just continue to wait. The rollout date for these Keyblades is May 8th, and for a lot of places it is May 8th, but might end up rolling out later on in the day. Now guys, that's all for today. My honest hopes is I really am crossing my fingers that Square Enix don't kind of jump onto a bit of a trend with this and decide to in the future release more Keyblades than just singular ones as purchasable items. I'm sort of on the fence though. If the Keyblade is going to include some brand new content, you know, in the sense of the form itself, then it makes a little bit more sense to actually put a slight price tag on it. But at the same time, we do know that we are going to be receiving one Keyblade at this point for free. So if that's the case, then I don't really see any reason to, after which, end up releasing other Keyblades for a price. A pack idea might be a little bit more adequate, but I think in the sense of actually putting price tags on things like items is just a little bit, it's just, and especially if essentially that item is more so of a skin rather than an actual item. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comment section down below, so please be sure to leave your thoughts. Now guys, I've been Cynical, hopefully you're having a fantastic day, and until next time guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.
Hit them on the page, you'll be coming through stunning. Gold in my mouth when you suckers be bluffing. Milk crate, gaming up the bitch though. Catch me in the back playing Super Nintendo.